Hello. Hello everyone. Very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7, the special session of the BRBL subject in the English medium language. I hope so. My voice is audible to all of you and the screen is visible. My voice is audible and the screen is visible to all of you. Is that okay? So now let's start with the session. Okay, so today we are going to do two act that is very important for the examination point of view also. Okay, let's start the session. Yeah. So class, first of all, we are going to discuss the important content of the Information Technology Act, and then after the Prevention of Corruption Act we have to do. Okay, now see. Right to information, we can ask the information from the any public authority. Okay. Right to Information Act 2005 secure the access to information which is under the control of public authority to the citizen. The aim of this act is to promote the transparency and accountability in the working of every public authority and containing the corruption. This act was brought into the force in 15th June 2005 and 12 October 2005. Okay. Now, in this particular act, there is a designation that is Chief Public Information Officer and the Central Assistant Public Information Officer, which is appointed by the public authorities. The central government constitute the Central Information Commission. CIC is the second appellant body under this act, and the state government appoint SIC, that is a State Information Commission, that is a second appellant body under the state government. Is that okay? So this act is applicable to the bank and other institution also owned and controlled by the government. RTI provides for exemption from disclosure of information in respect of the certain information including commercial confidence and the trade secret. It means exemptions means that these things we cannot, we cannot ask from the public authority. Okay, we cannot ask from the public authority about the trade secret. So this exemption is also available to the bank if the disclosure of information is likely to harm the competitive position of the bank itself. So that is important, class. That is important. Please see that particular portion. Is that okay? Okay, class, cool. Now the next one. Right to information and obligation. Obligation means duty of public authority. So this act give right to every citizen to seek information from any public authority under the act. He need not give reason for requesting the information. Every public authority is required to display specified information about the organization and its employee and continue to update the information periodically. Every public authority is required to designate one and more of its official as a central public information officer. So again, class, you have to learn this designation, central public information officer, and the district level, central assistant public information officer. So these are the authority under which we can also just ask for the information. Is that okay? The Central Assistant Public Information Officer are required to receive the request for information and forward same to the Central Public Information Officer within 5 days of its receipt. So this 5 days is important. Fees has been prescribed both for the application and for the cost of furnishing information, and information has to be furnished within the 30 days. Where the request involved disclosure of information furnished by a third party and the central public information officer intend to disclose it, he shall within 5 days just disclose to the third party. Okay, and the act also provide the appeal under central public information officer against the non-disclosure of decision to disclose the information to the third party. Further appeal lies to the Central Information Officer. It means the first appeal is Senior Officer of CPIO. This is the first appeal, and the second appeal your CIC. So this is your at the central level. Okay, this is at the central level that I'm saying to you. Okay, now cool. Right to Information Act is enacted to contain the corruption. Right to Information Act was enacted to contain class the corruption. Yes, class, tell me. So this is absolutely true. Right to information come into force on 12th October 2005. Right now we have discussed this is absolutely true. Right to information repeal the Right to Information Act 2005. It means before RTI, Right to Information Act was there. That is absolutely true. It apply to the all organization. It's a private this. The answer is no. No. CPIO are appointed by central government. That is true and false. Central Public Information Officer is appointed by the public authority. So this is absolutely false. The CIC appointed by the government. The CIC appointed by the, that is the government. Is that okay? So this is the right answer. Next. What do you mean by the term public authority? The first option is an authority established by government. Second, an authority established by law. An non-government organization. D, any authority or body or institution of self-government established or constituted by or under the consti by any other law made by parliament or by any other law made by state legislature by notification issued and the order made by the appropriate government. So this is absolutely right. 6D is the right answer. Okay. Right to information means right to inspection of work, document records, taking note, extract, certified copy of document, taking certified sample of material, and all of the above. Which of the following is the right answer? So for this one class, the right answer is D is the right answer. Okay. Now, Every citizen is entitled to seek information under RTI from the public authority. Exactly, because that act is based on this particular sentence. Every public authority is required to display information about the organization, employees, and update them periodically. That is a good question. So, this is absolutely yes. Central government appoint CPIO in every public authority. Right now we have discussed. This is false. A person seeking information has to disclose the reason for seeking information? No. Central Public Information Officer has to forward the request of information to the concerned public authority within 5 days. See class, in 30 days, normal, you have to reply. 48 hour if the thing is about life and liberty, and 5 days to the rightful authority. So this is absolutely true. Fifth, this is the right answer. This is the right answer for this question. Okay, next. The request for information has to be disposed of ordinary within the 330 days. The request for information has to be disposed of ordinary within 30 days. This is true. No party information can be sought from the public authority. Why? This is false. If the information requested is not provided, it is deemed to be refusal. If not provided, yes. There is no redressal if the Central Public Information refuses to provide information. We can complain to whom? CIC. So no redressal. This is absolutely false. Central Information Commission can recommend taking disciplinary action against the CPIO if the letter failed to furnish information within this. Exactly, because CIC is the second appellant body. So that's why they can just take action as a disciplinary action. So this is absolutely a true statement. Is that okay? So that's it. Now, information technology. So class, IT Act in India come into force on the recommendation of the United Nations Commission on International Trade Law in 1997. It's provide the legal infrastructure for economics in India, for which involve the use of alternative to the paper-based method of communication, storage of information, facilitate the electronic filing of documents and the government agency. The section of this act is very important in the electronic age, because right now these days we all are depend upon the what? We all are depend upon the technology. We cannot survive, I think, without technology. Right now we can just leave the food, shelter, but not this technology. Okay, so this is very important. IT Act was introduced on the account of initiative of IT Industry of India, Indian Parliament, Reserve Bank of India, none of the above, or United National Commission on International Trade. So for this one, the right answer is A. Okay. Which one of the following is the appellant authority of Information Technology Act? The Telecom Dispute Settlement Appellant Tribunal, the Cyber Regulation Appellant Tribunal, Security Appellant Tribunal, or Information Technology Tribunal. So the right answer for this question is, it's this. This is very important question. If I say you, this is very important question. Okay, now, any person aggrieved by the order made by a controller or adjudicating authority under IT may prefer appeal to the telecom settlement. It means that person is aggrieved by the controller and the adjudicating officer under IT. You can go to the appellant, that is the telecom dispute. Within how many days you can go? Within how many days, class, you can just go in that part? 30, 60, 45, or 10 days. You know, these questions come in the form of without option questions. So that's why please focus on these types of question. The right answer for this question is basically 45 days. That is a unique one, because generally 30 days is there. But in this particular act, 45 days is there. Is that okay? Next. Prevention of Corruption Act. So, Prevention of Corruption Act, the basic aim is to combat the corruption, other misconduct, mainly in the government and the public enterprise, including the public sector bank. It's defined the special judge, which is appointed from the session judge, assistant session judge, and assistant session judge. Is that okay? Minimum qualification, everything decided by the central government under this thing. Okay, the statute also enumerate the maximum punishment and fine. So class, the minimum punishment is 3 year and the maximum is 7 year, plus fine under the Prevention of Corruption Act. That is important one. Okay, that is important one. Standing operation instruction have now been issued by the Government of India with a view to achieving uniform and effective implementation for the prior approval. This under the statute, power have been given to investigation officer above specific level to inspect any banker books and relate the accounts of the person suspected. It means, suppose in the Delhi, in metropolitan areas and other areas, there are different investigation officer, and High Court is there for appeal and for revision. The High Court is there. Is that okay? Cool. The Prevention of Corruption Act requires the offence is tried by Supreme Court judges, District Court judges, Special judges, or High Court judges. Tell me the right answer. The right answer is Special Judge. What is the latest period by which the trial under prevention of this has been concluded in this? C class. This is a very important question. Minimum 2 year, at a time 6 months, up to 4 year. So that's why 4 year is the right answer. Okay. So second one, A is the right answer for this question. Done. Next. The transfer of suit under the Prevention of Corruption may not be at all transferred from one court to another. Transfer of suit under the Prevention of Corruption may not at all be transferred from one court to another. That is absolutely true, because we cannot transfer the case from one court to another court. What is the maximum period of punishment if someone abatement means to instigate someone to do the crime, so tell me the right answer for this question. The maximum period of punishment by imprisonment which may be meted out by the abatement of offense under the Prevention of Corruption Act, that is maximum is 7 years. In metropolitan areas notified under subsection 1 of 8 of the CRPC, no police officer below the which rank is authorized to investigate the offences under this one. For the metropolitan areas, tell me. So the metropolitan areas, the right answer is Assistant Commissioner of Police. So fifth one, C is the right answer for this question. Okay class, so that's all for today's class. So I hope so you people like the session. And class, this is your English medium crash course which is going to be start from 11th of October. So if you want to enroll in this batch, apply the coupon code Y391 for the maximum discount in the crash course. In this crash course, you are getting the live classes, you are getting the recorded session, mock paper, doubt session, etc. And before exam, we will just finish the session. So enroll it by applying the coupon code Y391 for the maximum discount. Okay, that's cool. And you can also purchase the Mahapack. Okay, CAIIB Mahapack by applying the same coupon code in the Mahapack. If you will get every batches. This is a crash course. Before exam, we will just launch the this one. We will launch the this revision batch also. So the revision batch will be also available in this Mahapack. So in Mahapack also, you can just see the Mahapack. You can just apply the same coupon code. Okay. So thank you so much for attending this session.